Hey everybody, we're back in the studio today, and guess what? I'm in a kind of a crappy mood.
Yes, she is.
Yes, Jane.
I agree.
And Jane's like, what are you going to paint? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't really feel like painting. You know, we had decided to film today, and I'm like, I'm just not in the mood. And I'm sure that happens to everybody. You just don't feel like painting. You don't know what to paint. You want to paint, but you're just not feeling it. And so I'm going to kind of show you. I thought, well, this is what I'll do. I'll show people what I do if I need to get back into the swing of the, you know, the excitement of the painting and of the brush strokes and everything else. I'm going to keep it real simple, and I'm going to show you how to pull yourself out of that painting mode. I'm even using a kind of a bad canvas, not kind that I don't normally use. I just found one in the back. Also, I'm out of, you know, the paper you put on top of the sponge, so I'm using the computer paper, which doesn't work. I don't have any wax paper here at the studio, so I'm just going to use the computer paper for today, and, you know, let's stumble through this together. I'll meet you at the easel. Okay, we're here at the easel, and I have a 16 by 20 canvas. It's a skinny one, so it's just kind of, I keep them on hand in the back for situations like this, where I can just kind of practice on it, and sometimes they turn out pretty good. I just wanted to set up the simplest thing, so I wasn't getting all complicated. I just put a coffee cup out there and a lemon. I would cut a lemon if they were real, but they're plastic, so I can't cut it. I like the way cut lemon looks. But so let's just start and try, if you're going to do an exercise like this, try to move a little quicker. It's an exercise, so you're not trying to create a finished painting or something that's, I don't know. You know what I mean. You're just, it's an exercise. So I'm going to sketch it. It's got these and you know, you can sketch sometimes. Lately I've been doing it. I've been sketching with some chalk. You know, I have some sidewalk chalk, and I just kind of use, I've had that sidewalk chalk since for my grandkids, and they're in college now, so I still have it. But anyway, but you can sketch with chalk and then cover it up with the lines if it makes you feel more comfortable. And I mainly do that just for placement, you know, I can see if my placement is okay on the canvas of where I start to draw. And we got kind of this sexy handle here. I'm actually moving a little slower than I wanted to. And a lemon. Maybe that's too... What line is it? We don't know. But let's jump in. I'm using my 1-inch angle. The light is actually coming from the right. So I'm going to go in and jump with some white and a little bit of Naples yellow. You know, maybe sometimes if you don't feel like painting, or you're just not in the mood to be like super perfect creator of, you know, a masterpiece of the day, jump in here like this and practice. I'm going to create a shadow. I'm going to use light blue violet, some brilliant purple, and some Naples yellow. I'm just going to kind of do that and just create a shadow back here that's kind of fun. Watch this. I'm going to put a little bit of Naples yellow right over that. Just make it inconsistent. And I'm going to put a little shadow right under here. And just see what happens. Try to work kind of quickly. It's got this kind of a nice I'm going to use my shadow color, but maybe add a little Hooker's green. Because this is a really kind of a cool gray, but I want to warm it up a little bit. But it's got some really nice things going on with it. Some sparklies, some light hitting it. And I'm going to just take some yellow, hit my lemon. You know, you can set up your easel, get your canvas ready, get your brushes out, and then just go to the cupboard and grab a coffee cup and maybe a piece of fruit or something. And just keep it like that. You know, I'm looking down at this guy, so this ellipse would be a little bit bigger. That's what I'm kind of suffering through right now, but it'll be all right. I'm gonna just go, it's got the top of it is pretty. And it's got these great light hitting it here and there, the shadow. On my table is going to be just kind of a nice, this is a tablecloth around it. What do you think, Jane?
It looks like a cup.
You're pretty quiet. Yeah. Jane's thinking, I don't know.
No. Are you feeling inspired?
I'm feeling better. It's amazing. My cousin, who was a wonderful, she passed now, but she was a great painter. She would tell me that when she didn't feel like painting, she would force herself to the easel. And once she started, her whole demeanor changed and her mood changed. It's just getting there. That's the part. I'm just going to keep my whole background light because that's what I'm seeing here on the table. So there could be lots of beautiful different shades of the light color back here. This is just the first layer. You know, I have a 3-inch brush back there. That would be
fun to work with.
That sure would.
I don't think I've ever seen you use a 3-inch.
Well, please stand by. I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
Wasn't that quick? Here it is, right in my hand. This is a 3-inch brush. It's a Liquitex freestyle. Let's just see. I just need to do something.
Wow. Covers a lot of area.
Sure does. You can mass produce these. I'm going to pick this up so I can reach the bottom.
Oops.
Oh. See how excited I am now?
Got your mojo going.
You can ask Jane. I was not in a great mood.
She was not in a great mood. She was cranky.
I was.
Maybe you should set up an easel at the house so when you get cranky at home.
No. Sometimes I just don't want to look at it at home.
A no paint zone, okay.
Yeah, the no paint zone for sure. Look at that. What do you think, Jane?
Well, I'm liking it.
It's pretty loose. Let's see.
Tis.
I would have to stand back and really study this to see if my perspective is right. I think this has to be a little, if that's like that, this has to go a little rounder down here, I think.
I think you're right.
I think it's hard to, we both are thinking a lot. But it is hard to make that call without standing back and looking at it for a little bit. All right, I'm gonna put that 3 down, but I can think, this whole canvas is wet now. Now, if you're not in the mood to paint after creating something as fast as this and as free as this, then go read a book. But I think, you know, I'm feeling better about it. So I'm gonna go in with my dark and just get real dark under here. It's real dark under here. Yeah, I think that's working a little better. From a distance, Jane, what do you think? Is the perspective better since I
think so,
rounded
yeah.
this better?
Yeah.
More? Now, technically, this would really, I should dry it, which I'm going to. I'm going to take it out. Is it sunny? No, it's
No.
not. But maybe I'll hit it with a hair dryer or something, but
And it's very humid out. It would take forever to dry.
yeah. It could almost, could be, call it a day where I am, just about. Now, if I use all this yellow down here, it's got to reflect up here. Maybe a little bit there. A little bit of green. All right, I'm gonna let this dry. Could almost be ready, almost done at this point, right, Jane? Isn't it just beautiful?
It's stunning. I can't wait to hang it in my home.
It would look beautiful in a kitchen, just beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, the light hitting it.
A
Wow.
little bit of light, and I think I'm gonna hit it over here.
Coming from the right.
You know, getting there. This has to be. So anyway, I'm gonna dry this for a little bit. I'll be right back. It's dry. Now you notice that the white has soaked in against the red. It's kind of turned like this pink overall, and so I'm going to give it another layer. Instead of the 3-inch, which is really big and scary, I picked up a 2-inch during the break, and so I'm going to use a 2-inch. I think it's just right. And I'm just going to do another layer of my background first. Don't worry about streaks. That looks good. This canvas is so flimsy.
It's skinny, isn't it?
Yeah. See, I wasn't planning on doing anything of any substance today, but now I'm going to end up liking this. So.
And you're in such a better mood, which is lovely.
Yeah. Just going to go around. Just by painting around things, it creates a more interesting edge. And that's really fun. Now that looks a little bit too outlined. I'm going to go in with it. And while I have my 1-inch brush, I think I'll do something interesting up here. I like this warm color of the light blue.
Isn't that a 2-inch brush?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said that.
You said 1 inch.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Well, when I got here, when I came back, I said this was 2 inch. You'll have to check that out, Jane.
Yeah, we can watch the video.
We'll have to watch it.
And we will.
Sorry, everybody. Just be patient. It's one of those days.
And we all have them.
Yeah, I'm going to go to a smaller brush now. Let's try this. I'm going to try a square. This is a 1/2 inch square, kind of, but it's still a Princeton. And I want that to be darker. See, you know what? This painting, it was probably more exciting before. This is what we do. We keep thinking we can make it better, or we can just do more. Sometimes you just got to know, leave it alone and let it be for what it is. So I'm going to try to wrap it up as quick as I can, just to keep it fresh, because that was my goal today. I'm going to hit some real highlights on my cup. I don't want my lines to be perfect. Charmingly incorrect versus tediously correct.
Words of wisdom.
It's what I live by. So I'm just kind of thinking, you know, I need to stop and kind of let it be. These colors are, this gray is really blah.
I like the colors in the cup.
Yeah, I think I could brighten these up. I'm going to add a little bit more of, it's got, the top is hitting the, you know, getting the light. Right here, there's a good piece of light right there, and I can just go. I have, you know, I don't. This, my palette is okay, but I could probably improve it, because that Hooker's green, I use it so much, but I use it to try to darken things, and it really makes a bad, ugly gray. So, if anybody out there can figure out better combinations, please do.
How's your computer paper working as your palette?
It's actually, well, it's working for just now. It's soaking right through, but it's working. It's letting me paint today. You know, I think wax paper would be, I need white, so white is the only, unless they had a, I don't know what's out there, if they had a white kind of wax paper stuff. See, I'm starting to fuss. Don't do this. And that is really still soaking in. I might have to do one more coat. There's a lot of, this canvas is soaking it up, or did I hit? I did hit over there, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Anyway, this is the lesson on, if you're not feeling it, you have nothing to really lose. Grab some, I'm going to go on the other side. and just come up with something just really quick, a quick study, be free, pretend you're the best painter in the world, have a positive attitude, and just try to knock it out, and try to knock it out in a half hour. You can do it, and just stop. You can always go back and work on it some more, but stop when it's earlier than you even think, because that is when it has the charm. So don't forget to go to my website, janeslivkagallery.com. There's classes on there that you can buy. You just have to go to the shop page, and where you can purchase a class. And also check my workshops that are coming up. I have some workshops that are being listed on there for the season. So see you next time. Happy painting, and really try this, everybody. It's fun.